When most people think of a website, they just think basically of a collection of pages. So there's the main page, and then there's page 1, page 2, page 3, and somebody may show up at the main page, or they may show up at page 3, or they may show up at a blog post and go to a different page. And still, they're visiting, okay, I'm visiting this web page and this web page and this web page. Today, I'd like to give you a different way to think about websites, an idea that you can wrap your head around that makes the website not a collection of single pages. I call it the path method for high converting websites and marketing funnels, and that's what we'll cover today. These are the proven direct response marketing, copywriting, and entrepreneurship success strategies you can use today to write your own ticket and create the life you want. I am Roy Furr, and this is Breakthrough Marketing Secrets. Now, here's today's breakthrough. Okay, so a few years back, I remember meeting Ryan Deiss and seeing him speak at AWAI. And at the time, he really broke down at AWAI, the Copywriter conference. Okay, this is what we're doing now in marketing. It's all of these funnels. We're doing these funnels, and it's step 1, and there's an offer associated with that. And step 2, there's an offer associated with that. Step 3, there's an offer associated with that. And really being very intentional about these marketing funnels and saying, okay, we're not just going to rely on the customer to discover things on our website and land on different pages and click to different individual pages. We are going to create a journey that they're going to go on through our website that we are in control of, and that both provides them maximum value if they're interested in page 1, the start of the journey, and generates maximum revenue for us as the business from customers who are interested in page 1, the start of the journey. And at the time, admittedly, it did feel like a little bit of a magic pill. Like, it felt super exciting, and like funnels are going to change the way that we do marketing forever. And to a degree, they did. Funnels have significantly shifted the way that online marketing works, especially in competitive markets where you have good direct marketers who understand how to structure a funnel, because they've created a scenario where traffic costs from many of the major traffic sources, the different ad networks, has adjusted. The traffic cost has gone up proportionate to marketers' ability to generate revenue on the visitor's first visit to the website. And so if somebody is able to visit a website, or if a marketer is able to take their average visitor and extract, $5 in revenue, $10 in revenue, and you may not like that word extract, and I'll acknowledge that. But if they're able to extract $5 in revenue, $10 in revenue, $15 in revenue for the average visitor to the first step in a funnel, and somebody who doesn't use this methodology is only able to get $2, $3, $4 from every visitor, well, suddenly the person who is able to spend the most money to acquire a customer because they are generating the most revenue today, those people are going to bid more, and the cost of advertising is going to match what those people are capable of spending, not what the people who are only able to generate $2, $3, $4 are doing. And so it creates this scenario where the people who have that capability are the people who dictate traffic prices, and it shifts marketing. But funnels are not magic pills. It kind of feels like it, but they're not. Basically, what a funnel is the marketer, the person who sits down, the website creator, the business owner, whatever, the person who sits down to define this customer journey, creating an intentional path for them to follow, laying out the milestones on the journey, right? And you can do this without using funnel software or anything. And you can do this if your purchase, your transaction is not multiple sales. You can do this just by being a good website marketer. And actually, there's a great old book on internet marketing that didn't talk about funnels, but it did talk about conversion architecture and intentionally, it didn't talk about funnels as we know them now, but it did talk about funneling different customers towards different destinations on your website. And I remember an old example from that book was like eBay. eBay sets up their website so that if you're a seller, you get pulled into one path through the website. And if you are a buyer, you get pulled into a different path through the website. And you give the different personas, the different people that are showing up in your website, different paths to follow. And even if you only build your website for one particular audience, you still need to give them a path to follow that is very intentional, that sets a destination of the conversion event, and that identifies landmarks along the way. So what are the things that I need this person to believe or understand in order to actually convert, to become a customer, to become a client, to become a lead, to become, whatever, to raise their hand, right? And so I'm intentional. I set that destination. I identify the landmarks, and then it's up to me. It's up to me to connect the dots and make sure that that person is able to, not even is able to, but almost without thinking, has a natural path to follow through my website that will hit all of those different elements, and that is able to drive them through to that ultimate conversion event that I'm going for. And so if you think about a website not as this collection of single pages, but if you think about it instead as I am creating a path, I am creating a destination, and I have landmarks that I need them to visit along the way, or that different prospects might need to visit along the way before they get to that destination. And it's my job not to create a collection of web pages and put it up there, but to create a total site experience that is essentially a type of funnel, that is essentially funneling targeted audiences towards that ultimate destination that I want them to get to, that leads them along on the journey. Then your websites are going to be far more effective. And I'm actually going to be teaching this in a lot more in depth, specifically for freelance copywriters. Today is Wednesday, September 15th, 2021. Tomorrow, September 16th, 2021, I'm going to be teaching freelance copywriter websites for my BTMS Insiders members as my monthly Insiders call. I will include a link here. If you're catching this before September 16th, then you'll be able to go and sign up to BTMS Insiders so you can join us for that call. If you are catching this after September 16th, 2021, you'll get linked to the recording so that you'll be able to access the training. Obviously, attending live and being able to ask questions, etc., has a lot more potential for more value. If you can't do that, of course, having the recording is better than not having it. And either way, just check out the links in the description so that you can get that. And again, like, this is going to be focused on freelance copywriters specifically, but really so many of the principles, and I laid out 10 principles behind effective websites for freelance copywriters, but most of those principles are exactly the same types of principles that work for any type of high converting website marketing funnel. It's the thinking behind it that creates websites that work, that creates funnels that work in order to generate more leads, customers, sales, and profits. And like, this is a big one. You give them a path to follow, right? So leave a comment with this episode. Let me know on a scale of 1 to 10 how valuable you found it and why. What are your action items? What are your takeaways? How are you rethinking your website as a result of this? Also, tap that like button before you go so you get more content like this delivered to you. And so the magical algorithms of the internet will share it with more people like you who will find it valuable. You can certainly share it with folks directly, and subscribe before you go. Subscribe here. Why not just go to BTMS Insiders, subscribe for a risk-free first month of BTMS Insiders so you can attend that and check out all the other training that's there. It's like Netflix for copywriting and marketing training. So you pay one low monthly fee, get instant streaming access to the entire library of training that's there. I'm Roy Furr. This is Breakthrough Marketing Secrets. Always aim for 10 out of 10 value. I look forward to your comment that tells me how I did, and I will see you again in the next episode. Thank you once again for tuning in to this daily episode of Breakthrough Marketing Secrets. Remember, check out the links with this episode for even more value. Now make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and engage in every way you can to keep this show going and growing and delivering daily value to you. I'll catch you soon for your next big breakthrough.